Hey guys, how are you? My name is Lisa and I'm the Self Mastery Princess. And on this channel, we discuss the art of self mastery because when you master yourself, you master the world. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, we're going to be talking about how to be a active listener. This is something that was completely life-changing for me. A lot of the time we think that we are being attentive, we think that we are listening, when in fact we are not actively listening, we're passively listening, we're selectively listening. We are just kind of listening to respond. And I just wanted to shed light on this topic because, communication is so important in any relationship, in business, in life, in love. And I just think that a lot of the time we don't take the time to really highlight our blind spots and we let things go under the rug. And it's like small things can make a big impact. And if you don't take anything else from this channel, if you can master how to be an active listener, your life is going to transform in ways that you may not even imagine. I didn't realize this when I was going through it because for me, I over talked out of excitement. Like I get so excited and I kind of just get into it. And I didn't realize that I was being not a great listener. I would make the conversation about me. I would over talk, interrupt people. And it wasn't like the person would be mad, but you can just kind of sense the vibe change, right? And I just want you guys to have this tool in your self-mastery arsenal so that when you are in especially environments where you're at a networking event, you're on a date, you're really trying to leave that long-lasting impression, you really want to tap into your active listening skills because at the end of the day, it is our core value. We all want to be seen and heard. So I just want to give you guys some tips on what actually is active listening and how do you implement that in your everyday life. So active listening, in short, it just means to be present and to be engaged. And a lot of the time, what I've learned when I'm being my active listening mode, my body language is also in alignment with that. So I'm looking at a person, I'm looking in their eyes, my back is straight, like I'm present and I'm there. And this is so, the connection that you get from being able to communicate like this is really indescribable. And people feel that, you could feel people. Y'all ever hear when people be like, you feel me? That's what that came from. You feel me, because you're not just looking away or you're on your phone. You're looking into that person, you're listening to them, you're really excited about what they're going to say, right? So that's the first step to being an active listener. And then also how you start to put this into practice. Next time you talk to somebody, understand their perspective, paraphrase, reflect on what they're saying, acknowledge how they feel, without giving advice or judgment. This was one that I used to really do bad. And that's still a work in progress for me, but I had a habit of suggesting things to help because I want to help. That's the natural response. When somebody comes to talk to us, we want to help them. We want to give them suggestions and our opinions, but before you go right there, acknowledge, reflect, paraphrase what that person is saying, and do it without any advice or judgment. What does that look like? Okay, for example, let's say your friend calls you and they tell you, hey, I just lost my job. Okay, what active listening is not is you telling them, girl, I told you not to work at that job anyway, or it's a recession and this is crazy. You can get something better. The proper way to be a good active listener would be to say, wow, you lost your job. I can't imagine how you feel right now. and you pause and you listen as you're reflecting on what they're saying. And they might say something along the lines of, yeah, I lost a job, but I have this going on, I have this option, I've been looking into this. Then wait for that person to ask you, what do you think about it? That's when you give your perspective. Wait for that. Because sometimes they just want you to be empathetic. They just want you to be an ear. They don't want yours. 9 times out of 10, they probably already thought about what you're gonna say. And then I know it's in good faith. Like, we mean well, but sometimes, like, I know that there's times I've called people and I really just wanted to talk, and they completely just went on a tangent about this and that and how to do this, and it's like, what are we even talking about here? So you can provide solutions, but let that other person invite you into that space. Don't just demand that you go off and tell them that. Like, I'm telling y'all, this, you'll see. Like, just try it. Like, this is going to really strengthen the relationships you have with the people in your life. Also, when somebody is talking, get out of your head about all the stuff you gotta do. I know I was guilty of this. People will be talking to me. I'll be thinking about what I'm going to eat for dinner, what new workouts, what new outfit. Like, my mind would just be all over the place. And now I've gotten to the point where if I know I'm going to be distracted, I'll tell, like, whoever I'm speaking with, like, girl, I'm doing 100 things right now, so you're not going to have my full attention. But if it's, not urgent, we could chat for a couple of minutes. Like, I just say that because you want to be able to, when people are talking, you want to be able to listen for the spaces in between what they're saying. And you also want to be able to listen to what's not being said. That's the part that we miss out on when we're over talking, interrupting, taking advantage of the conversation. You want to be able to listen to that person, because if you're listening right, you'll be able to relate to that person better. Like, if somebody calls me and they're like, oh, like for today, how's your day going? Oh, my day has been packed. If they just continue to talk, they won't even give me an opportunity to tell them why my day is packed. How do I feel about my day being packed? What's going on? They just will miss that. Or you'll miss, somebody might call you and say, this exciting thing happened to me. I got a raise, I got a promotion, I started my business. And you'll literally glaze over that person's emotion and how they feel to go into talking about what you want to do. And one way that has helped me to be a better active listener, like, know who you can be like that with. So for instance, my girlfriends, ladies, women, we could be on the phone all day talking, laughing, chit-chatting, and all of those things. Like, that's totally fine. Like, no, we all have those girlfriends where we could just get on the phone and just talk, and there's nothing wrong with it, right? Everybody's not your girlfriend. Like, know where those outlets are. For me, doing YouTube videos is a very good outlet for me because I get to express my thoughts. So when I'm out and I'm speaking with people, I don't feel the need to just, vomit everything that's on my mind, because I come on here and I talk to you guys and it's out now, it's done with. So find a creative outlet. So some things you can do is you can have your own YouTube channel. You can start journaling. You can just, talk to yourself. I mean, you can go on social media, maybe make a post, or find a community of like-minded people who they like. That's the vibe. But I think when you're trying to build relationships, even like in business, in your friendships, like your personal relationships, I think being able to be an active listener will serve you better than just, overtaking a conversation. But that's all I have for you guys today. Drop down below. Let me know which one of these tips that you're going to start using today. Don't forget to go check out my Facebook page. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Bye.